go down to Jerome's. So Minnesota Vikings assistant OC and assistant quarterbacks coach Grant Udinski has been a name that's popped up in some OC search circles as of late. He's on to his second interview with the Seattle Seahawks, finalist along with Clint Kubiak, who we know from back in the day. Also interviewed with the Patriots, so before that obviously went to Josh McCown. But even like hardcore Vikings fans are just like, oh yeah, the kid that stands next to Kevin O'Connell and probably helps with game management and all that other stuff and challenges and things, right? But don't really. What would you say you do here, right? And Udinski has to be known beyond just the hey. He's the guy in the background of the Kevin O'Connell staring daggers at Ed Donachel famous photo from the 2022 wildcard game. But the Vikings do have a lot of brain power in the offensive side of things, where you got Kevin O'Connell, you got Wes Phillips as OC, you got Josh McCown as QB coach, and this is how coaching trees get started, because the Vikings, by any measure, have had a bunch of success this season. 14 wins, one of the best offenses in the league over the last 3 years, although not in the red zone. And teams obviously can't get Kevin O'Connell, even though teams tried to trade for him, per Jay Glazer. And McCown has had one head coaching interview with the Jets. Wes Phillips, I'm sure that he would love a play calling OC job, but Kevin O'Connell has blocked him in the past. But the Vikings, basically it comes down to like, okay, can't get Phillips, can't get McCown. What's the next best thing? Grant Udinski. There we go. So he is a bit of a wunderkid, 28 years young. He's from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, went to Central Bucks West. So here's the connection. So Pettin, of course, he and Kevin O'Connell go way back like chiroprac. And Central Bucks West is where Mike Pettin Sr. Was a legendary, one of the greatest high school football coaches in history from the great state of Pennsylvania. That's where the Pettins made their bones, and that's where Udinski went. So that could be the connection there. And then Udinski played some college ball at Towson. Go Tigers. And then got a grad assistant gig at Baylor. That's J.J. McCarthy with Matt Rule. Followed Rule to Carolina for a couple seasons. Yeah, Matt Rule, good college coach. Maybe not so much in the NFL. Yeah. Then eventually he came aboard with the Vikings in 2022 when Kevin O'Connell got the Vikings gig here. Then first season, assistant to the head coach / special projects. Probably a lot of glue. I don't know. Assistant quarterbacks coach in 2023, and then 2024 assistant offensive coordinator / assistant quarterbacks coach, and he's basically seen and done everything. Whether it's the Passionate, whether it's Mullins, whether it's Kevin O'Connell, whether it's Slinging Sammy Darnold, aka America's quarterback, as well as he has been renowned as J.J. McCarthy's caddy, essentially. Where this is why I like so. There is caps on number of coaches that teams can have, but the Vikings max it out every single year. And I love that O'Connell and the Wilfs, spend the cash to get a bunch of young coaches in here, quality control, and also some jobs that sound made up, like special projects. Okay, because it's kind of like teachers in school, where you want a smaller student to teacher classroom size, so that students can get more one-on-one time with coaches when needed. And especially, J.J. McCarthy coming in as a rookie, essentially having his own dedicated coach, it's really smart, as he got as many mental reps in as possible and still made the most of his rookie season despite the knee. And Udinski was that guy, answering questions, really getting him ingrained in the offense, and that's, I'm sure, what makes him very appealing. So, Udinski is a name that's going to be, even if he doesn't get the Seattle job, maybe it goes to Clint Kubiak. He's a name that's going to be popping up in circles for the next couple of off seasons, because teams want young, teams want offensive, and Udinski is going to be both of them. Plus, it could be a spot, too, where maybe Phillips next offseason moves on, maybe Josh McCown as well. Maybe they get OC jobs or head coaching gigs somewhere else, and maybe Udinski moves up here with the Vikings, whether quarterbacks coach, whether OC, whether combination, don't really know. But I do like that Kevin O'Connell has fostered this culture of coaches moving on up, getting better jobs, and that gets you even more talent. So you cast a wide net by having a ton of coaches on staff to begin with. Those guys rise up and get better jobs, and it builds a really great vibe in that building where your work is going to get rewarded, and Kevin O'Connell just doesn't want a bunch of yes men, a bunch of toadies around here on staff that are just going to stick with him for the next couple of years and just say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. No, it's like, no, Go out and coach your ass off. You'll go out and get better jobs. And at the end of the day, Kevin O'Connell's coaching tree is going to make Bill Walsh's look like a shrub or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Who is Grant Udinski? Let us know, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.